This is Jared Parry for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined by world title challenger Lauren Price. It's here, the homecoming, the world title shot. How are you feeling heading into this?
Yeah, we're here now. I'm just, excited more than anything. Obviously on home turf as well, I have my own fans there, so really looking forward to it. I've had a great camp and just looking forward to going out and putting on a show on Saturday night.
Obviously I spoke to you back at the launch press conference a couple of months back, but now we're a couple of days out. Is it full focus now on fight night now? You know, it may be a homecoming, but it's now just fully focused on getting in that ring Saturday night.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I'm just treating it like any other fight as well. You know, I know obviously there's a lot more on the line, obviously world title and that. But you know, even in every camp, every fight, I prepare the same. And you know, I've had a great camp, and same with fight week now. I'm not going to put any extra pressure on myself. You know, I'm just going to take it, do the bits what I got to do, like the media, open workout, press conference, and then yeah, definitely switch on, ready for Saturday. How
is it for the first time being like the headline of like this open workouts for yourself, the press conference, you're the top table, same with the weigh-in, you're going to be the last ones on. How does it feel to step into the main event role now as a professional?
I got to say, like, obviously, I'd probably say like more excited than anything. Obviously, turning over as Olympic champion, I wanted to move fast, you know, and to be fair, Sky's delivered, world title against a legitimate champion in my own country in Wales, so I couldn't ask for much more than that. It's a dream come true, really. And like I said, yeah, just excited, looking forward to Saturday, and that's it.
You say legitimate champion, Jessica McCaskill, she's been in with them all, Katie Taylor, Chantel Cameron, Cecilia Breakouts. Obviously she brings the WBA, IBO and the Ring Magazine titles, which you're going to try and take in your hometown. How would you rate her as an opponent?
Yeah, obviously I rate her quite highly, you know, she's been in here with the best. And like you said, she's a legitimate champion, so you know, it's a great fight as well. It's sold brilliant, you know, the amount of tickets I've sold as well, it's great. But yeah, I expect her, you know, to come, looking at her, I suppose, the way she comes across, you know, she likes a dog fight, drag me in, kind of make it messy, rough me up, tough me up, but that's down to me to stick to my boxing.
I was going to say, obviously, with your Olympic pedigree, we all know the boxing skills are there. Is it important that you don't get dragged into that fight with Jessica McCaskill? Like you said, they're a dog fight. Is that one of the biggest things you've got to do, is make sure you don't get dragged into her fight and keep it at your boxing, keep it at your range, keep it at your skills, essentially?
Yeah, in a way, obviously listen to Rob, but I can fight as well, and I know obviously it's my toughest test to date, and when it's going to get tough in here, which it will as well at certain points, I know that I got it, you know, to get through and have a fight as well. So, you know, every area I've covered and I'm ready for.
We've seen the welterweight division in the female game is obviously it's on fire at the minute. We saw Sandy Ryan put a fantastic performance in against Terry Harper, Tasha Jonas, Michaela Meyer still talking. But do you feel like they're not talking about who the winner of this fight as their future opponents? Do you feel like they might be not interested, say if you were to come through this, they're not interested in fighting the Lauren Price?
I don't know, obviously like I said before, I can understand in a way, because didn't have no titles and stuff like that, so it was like big risk, low reward kind of thing. But you know, win this fight Saturday night, I got 3 belts, so maybe it's a bit different then, maybe they will want to fight me, and I suppose, you know, money talks as well, so there's exciting fights out there, you know, 147 at the minute, some really big fights, and I'm excited.
If we were to look into the future, obviously we see in the female game, a lot of people go up through the weights and even go down them. Like, what is your plan, do you reckon? Is it become undisputed in this weight and then move forward and move up the weights or move down the weights, etc.? Is that the plan?
I can't really see me moving down, if I'm honest, but yeah, obviously multi-weight world champion, like you said, undisputed, create a legacy, you know, boxing at home now in Wales. I believe, you know, this is just the start, and I want to continue that, you know, journey, and you know, keep big nights back in Cardiff, and that's it really.
Like you said, boxing back in Wales. Obviously, we've had some big nights here come in now, but now it's the start of the Lauren Price era, bringing big nights here. Obviously, how important is it for you to shine a light? Obviously, bringing the fights here, you're also shining a light on the talent coming through, as we see the undercard here, like some fighters that have been on the smaller scene. How important is it, do you find for yourself, that you're also contributing to their growth moving forward?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Rhys Edwards, Kieran Jones, you know, I was on the amateur team with them, went to the Commonwealth Games with Kieran, so it's great to see, you know, the lads have their night time to show in front of, you know, their friends and family as well. And I think obviously that's the biggest thing. You've got some great fighters in Wales, and it's great, you know, that we got this card to show their talent.
Obviously as well then, you're talking about amateur achievements, etc. We've got the Olympic Games coming up. We've seen Rosie Eccles in the female side has already qualified. Just how important is it to go down that route and represent your country essentially at the Olympic Games?
For me, you know, it's massive. It was a dream of mine since I was 8 years of age, and I'll say, you know, nothing really beats that Olympic gold medal. It's the pinnacle of the sport, and I don't think a lot of people, obviously outside the pro game, you know, as well, realise how hard it is to even qualify to get it. So, you know, the Olympics, even, you know, going around and picking up experience and fighting against all different styles, it kind of, I suppose, prolongs you a little bit quicker as well when you do turn over. So, yeah, you know, it's vital for me.
So, talking back to the professional game, you got the chance to become Wales's 14th world champion, but you become the first female to become from Wales to become world champion. You were the first ever British female champion, obviously, so the first one from Wales as well. Just how important would it be for that accolade to also be on your long list of achievements you've already achieved in all of sport, like as we all know with your background with football and kickboxing, etc.?
Oh, it'd be massive, you know, to add more history to my name. And I think the biggest thing for me, you know, I'm Welsh and I'm proud. We're a small nation, but we sport our own as well. So, you know, when I walk out on Saturday night, I know I'm going to have a hell of a noise, and, you know, it's going to be a proud moment. So for me to be the first, you know, to win a world title, female, for Wales, yeah, it'll be a very proud moment.
We have got another world champion in Wales, and he fights just a week after yourself, Joe Cordina. You just got a comment on his fight with Anto Kakachi?
Yeah, definitely, you know, I know Joe quite well, you know, he's a lovely boy and he works very hard, you know, he's away from his family, his kids, his wife, you know, every week up in Essex with Tony Sims, so, you know, the graft and effort and time he puts in, I'm sure he comes out on top there.
Final word about you and Joe, both very, very affiliated with the Cardiff City football team. Can we see a big night there between you two, a headline between you two?
Do you know, that'd be a dream come true. It's mad. I was in Principality last week with the women's rugby, and I took Cardiff for the first time and just like looking up and I was like, it's insane, innit? For me, that'd be the dream. But yeah, Cardiff as well. I've played many a times on that pitch, you know, so to box here as well would be special.
Final one overall then, just a message to the fans who are coming Saturday night and everyone who's even come here for the open workout, and also a prediction for how Saturday night's going to play out.
Yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. You know, I didn't, obviously first time headlining, I didn't really know how we was going to sell and how much, you know, support I received, but I got to be honest, I've been blown out with the amount of tickets I've sold, messages I've received, you know, everyone, there's a real buzz about Saturday night, so I'm really excited and I'm grateful for everyone who, you know, have bought a ticket and is coming to support. And, you know, I'm going for, obviously, Lauren Price win, just you know, a win, whether the stoppage comes, if it comes, it comes, if not, classy performance.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Lauren, and all the best for Saturday.